Hello! Right, I hope we're working. Hello everyone. Yeah, just a few little technical issues there. Just to get us started, trying using my laptop, and my laptop wasn't having it, so I'm now doing it off my phone. Hope everyone's doing well. So yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Today's session is going to be just working on some fun course stuff, and doing some fun games as always with family. Now for part of this you may need a ball. You don't have to use a ball. All this can be done without any equipment whatsoever, just from in your living room or wherever it is you're working from. But if you can have a ball, it will make things interesting, especially for the kids. So I'll just give you a minute or so. I'm going to let people join in, and I'm going to give you a minute or so just to start kind of, if you need to, get a ball if you can do. For this session, I have been given a word to, or a sentence to sneak in during the session. So for the kids that are watching, if you can find what that session is, let me know. Or comment what that session is. For those who are new or not quite sure, this is a session for the whole family. The idea is that parents and kids can do this, mostly for kids, but I will add adaptions and give descriptions on what parents can do if they want to take their workout a little bit more seriously. The first game isn't very serious at all. It's called Monsters Inc. It's a game I came up with while I was at uni, and I've done it loads of times here with some of the children during my homeschool sessions and during the gymnastics sessions that I do here. So hopefully that helps. Just give it another minute or so just to check the time. Yeah, just to give it another... yes, I am having problems this morning. Someone who is watching just asked me, yeah. But we've got it all sorted. We're on the session now. So we'll get started then. We'll still do half an hour. I'm not going to cut away the time, obviously. So the first game we're going to do is called Monsters Inc. Now I'm going to stand back here. Now hopefully you can still hear me from back here, because I know it can be quite echoey. So I'm going to stand back here. If you can't hear me, let me know. It's a very simple game. Now, the history of the game starts from a film called Monsters Inc., as you probably already guessed. In the film, there are two monsters. There's Mike Wazowski and Sully, the big monster. And as at the start of the film, what they do is they wake up, and the little one is training Sully, the big one. And they do a game. And the game starts off with Mike Wazowski's going, scare feet, scare feet, scare feet, scare feet, and Sully's there jogging on the spot. And when you shout kids awake, you've got to duck down and hide, as if you're hiding under the bed. And if you say kids asleep, you then got to jump up and go, "Ah!" and roar as loud as you can. Now again, this is mainly for the kids, but it's fun for the parents and everyone just to get involved. So very simple. When I'm saying scary feet, or you can just watch the video, when I'm saying scary feet, all you got to do is jog on the spot along with me. So jogging on the spot like this, so scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. The faster you can go, the better. For those that are counting their steps, this is a really good one to try and get ahead of those who you're competing against. So if you're trying to count your steps, go as fast as you can, get as many steps as you can. When I shout kids awake, you got to quickly duck down and hide. When I say kids asleep, you got to jump up and go, "Ah!" and roar as loud as you can. Nice and simple. Okie dokie. So we'll get started on that. And that can be our warm up. And then once we've done that, we'll get started into our sessions. Alrighty then. So, everybody ready? Gonna start off nice and simple, scary feet. So scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. So running on the spot, trying to get your steps in. That's it, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. And the first one we're going to do is kids awake, so we're going to duck down and hide. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Kids awake! We're going to duck down, hide, and come back up again. Nice and simple. Now if you can't go all the way down to the floor, remember you can just touch the floor and come back up. So scary feet, 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 keep jogging, keep jogging, keep jogging. Scary feet, kids awake! And back up again. That's it, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Keep going, kids awake, back down. Very good. Alrighty then. So now we've got kids awake, we're now going to do kids asleep. Kids asleep is nice and simple, you don't have to roar if you don't want to, but it makes it more interesting if you just yell out as loud as you can. All the way to do, when I say kids asleep, you jump, stomp on the floor, go as big as you can to make a loud noise. Ready? So scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. And kids asleep. It is a silly one to do. At first you may be a bit tentative to do it, but after a few goes you just let yourself go and start roaring. So we'll do that one more time. So scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, trying to get your feet moving as fast as you can. Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Kids asleep. Like that. Alright, so now I'm going to mix up between the two. I want to see if you can copy me. You can do this by listening to what I say and reacting as quickly as you can, or you can just watch the video and try and copy me whatever motion I do. So starting off, going scary feet again. So scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, get them feet moving as fast as you can. Oh, hair's getting in the way. Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Kids awake, and down, and back up. Very good. That's it. Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Kids awake. Good. Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Kids asleep. Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Keep going. We'll just do this for a few more minutes. So keep going. Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Kids asleep. That's the weirdest looking monster when I do that. Oh well. Scary feet. Scary feet, scary feet. Kids awake. And down. And back up again. Whew. Scary feet, scary feet. And get a haircut. Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Kids sleep. Alright then, we will do one more then, one more. Keep going, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Nice and loud, kids sleep. Very good. So that's a really good one to do at home with friends and family, especially if you've got young ones, just to keep them entertained. Yeah, you can vary that however you want. But it's quite a good game just to get kids up and moving and being loud and silly. So we're going into our main session now. The first thing we're going to do is going to be using the ball. Again, you don't have to use the ball if you don't want to, but it does help. So I'm just going to angle this down so you can see the mat. There we go. So this first one is going to be laying on our backs. Make sure you have plenty of room for this, or at least enough room to lay flat on your back with legs straight. This will be done in 3 levels. And you can do this whichever level you want. You don't have to do all 3 levels. You can just do the one that's the easiest or which suits you the best. But very simply, you can lay down like this. Okay? Laying down nice and easy. Now, this is going to be working our stomach, or our core as we mainly call it. Nice and simple. All we're going to be doing, level 1, head back. You're going to be lifting your legs up and back down again. Up and back down again. And we don't want to be raising up very fast and then just dropping them. You want to be raising up and then slowly dropping down. So it's up and slowly down. Making sure we're using this, keeping this tight. You can tell if someone is not using their stomach because you'll be able to slide your hand underneath their back. Their back wants to be completely flat, and you can do that by rounding the shoulders and squeezing the chest in, squeezing the stomach in, making sure your back is flat. Because if your back is arched, it's not very good posture, and you're not really using your stomach. So level 1, again, nice and simple, legs up, and back down again. Level 2 is the same thing, but you're going to have the ball between your legs. So not only are you working your core, but you're also squeezing your legs together. So you're going to put the ball between your legs. You're going to lift your legs up and back down again. You're going to keep the ball between your legs and back down. Now to make that even harder, to make that slightly harder, as you come up, as you come down, don't let your feet hit the floor.
come straight back up. And straight back up again. And you'll already feel that really works out your core. You can tell after lockdown I haven't been doing many of these. Okay, so level 3. Now this one's mainly for the children, the more flexible, and because this was a little bit more silly. What you want to do, and don't laugh if I mess this up, you have the ball between your legs, you're going to try and lift up, drop the ball behind your head, keep it there, so you can use your hands if you want. Then, you're going to try and lift your legs up, pick up the ball again, and bring it back. Now for adults, that's going to be incredibly difficult. So the best thing to do is probably just to lift your legs up and back down again, level 2. But kids, try and have a go at level 3, because it is ridiculous. Because children are a lot more flexible at a younger age, they will be able to bend backwards easier and grab the ball. You can do this in pairs. If you've got 2 kids working together, you can do this in pairs, where one brings the ball over, and the other person has to then pick it up behind them, and it keeps switching side to side, person to person. So I'm going to have a go at level 2. Kids, I want you doing level 3. We're just going to do this a few times. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3, go. And 1. 2, so we're going to do this 10 times. 3. Very good. 4. 5. 6. You guys keep going, I've got to get my ball back. Yes, you guys have probably already got to 10 now. Only me would drop the ball on my face. Only I would drop the ball on my face. That's where you've got to squeeze the ball tight. So once you've done 10 of that, you have a bit of rest, because I know that's quite tough. And that can be really strenuous. You don't want to be doing that too much, especially for children. You don't want to be doing too much strength work. It's more about technique. So when it comes to any kind of strength work with children, making sure you're taking your time and they're getting plenty of breaks. Only do 10 at a time and let them rest. So for younger ones, especially if you're trying to do that one, if it starts to get a bit sore, stop doing it. Okay, if you only get to do 3 or 4, just stop, have a long rest, have a good minute, 2-minute rest, and then we can try again. So now we're going to go on to the next one, which is going to be a bit more of a flexibility workout. Ball between your legs again. I'm going to make sure I don't drop it on my face this time. This time you're going to lift up, and you're going to go side, side, back down. And we're going to do that 5 times. We're going to try our best. I want to see who can keep up with this, doing it 5 times. Ready? Here we go. So up, and side, side, and back down. Very good. This is where George, or someone who works in fitness, laughs at me for my very poor technique. So we're going to try that again. It helps you get your arms out just to kind of keep balance. Oh, here we go, number 2. 1, 2, back up, and then again. Okay, that's 2. 3 more. Up, side, side. Ah, no, I lost it. I got to 3. We'll do 2 more, 2 more. Okay, you don't have to have the ball for this one. You can just use your legs, but it makes it more interesting if you have a ball. Up, side. Here we go. Side. And I lost it again. Up, back up. Down. Ball. All right, one more. One more. Up. Side. Side. And down.
So those are some simple strength ones you can do. Whew. That is hard work. Just because I'm cautious of time, I won't do any more of them ones. I've got one more thing I want to do, and it's a bit more of a longer one. So it's a good challenge to do. Okay, so have a bit of a rest, because those strength ones can be tough. You can mix them up as well. They don't have to be them two. It's any kind of motion with the legs that really works. You can have up, down, up, side, side, wherever direction you do. A good game you can play with that one, another way you can vary that up, is if you are, I'll quickly show you actually. You can have kind of one person as the leader. So one person will sit and they have to give you, let's say, 5 or 6 directions. You got 4 directions you can go. Well, actually 3. You've got side, side, and down. If you're super flexible, you can go up above your head. And imagine you have 4 spots. You have the bottom spot, the 2 side spots, and you have the top spot. What you can do, I won't use the ball for this one, just to demonstrate. So you have to have your legs up, like this. Try and have your legs straight. And you'll have someone that says left. So you have to touch the floor on your left and come back up. Down. Right. Like that. And you mix that up. And then once you've done it, the next person goes. And you just carry on and on and on and on and on and see how it goes. So that's a good one to do. It is safe for kids to do, but again, if you are struggling with it or you find you're starting to get a bit sore, please don't push themselves, make sure they don't push themselves too hard. So the next one we're going to do, or our final one we're going to do before our cool down and our stretches, won't require a ball, but it's a good one to do, so I'm going to move the mat just to make sure it's in the camera. There we go. Okay. So nice and simple then. We haven't come up with a name for this game. If you can come up with a name for this one, that'd be great. But the idea is that you've got to start off in a front support shape or a push-up shape. We do gymnastics. In gymnastics we call it front support, so I'm used to calling it front support. So front support shape is nice and simple, on your hands, on your feet. Doesn't matter if your hips are a little bit higher or a little bit lower. The idea is that we're staying on our hands and feet. We're not dropping to the floor, especially for kids. Alright, so you can start off like this, and I'm going to give some kind of instruction. So the first one can be a push-up. You always finish with a push-up in this game, so the last move you do is a push-up. So you do about 10 seconds, so 10, 9, 8, 7. And when you get to 1 or 0, that's when you do your push-up. You do that 10 times, then once we've done that, we add another activity to it before we do the push-up. So it'll be like shoulder push-up. So we're just going to do push-up for now. Ready? So everyone get in your front support shape. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push up. Hold it there. So just hold it for a bit of time. Doesn't necessarily have to be 10 seconds if you don't have that long time. We can shorten it down a bit. It's whatever's up to you. You can adapt it however you wish to make it easier or harder for yourself. And push up. That's it. Again, those who are struggling with push-ups, you can do them on your knees. I'll show you from the side. Like that. When you're doing it on your knees, making sure you're keeping a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Like that. Ready? And push up again. Very good. We won't do full 10, we'll do 5 and then we'll add the next one. So making sure you're staying in that front support shape. I'm only coming on my knees just so I can talk and explain it. Hair's getting in the way as well. I've got to put deodorant on, otherwise I'll be very smelly. Very good. Alright then, and one, another push up. And then hold it there. See if you can still hold it. Again, staying in that front support shape. I don't want to see anybody dropping. Well, I can't see if anyone's dropping because it's on the TV screen, but you know, I hope no one's dropped. If you have to stop, that's fine. That's up to you. Do what you're capable of. Ready? And we'll do one more push up and go. Very good. And relax. Shake the wrists out. You go and make sure you roll them. Loosen them out. Stretch them. We'll do some wrist stretches afterwards at the end when we do our cool down. So now, instead of just doing the push up, we're now going to go shoulder, shoulder, push. So it's going to go in that order. Shoulder, shoulder, push. So we're not going to wait as long. Everybody ready? Here we go. Back onto the wrists again. Stretch them out. Ready? And off we go. That's it. So on your hands and feet, holding that push-up position. Ready? And shoulder, shoulder, push up. Very good. Now keep doing that. Keep holding that front support shape. Making sure we're doing it and holding it still. Don't want to be arching your back or anything. Try and keep a nice straight line if you can. If your hips dip a little bit, that's fine, but try not to let them dip too much. Making sure we're leading from the shoulders. Everything wants to come from the shoulders when you do push-ups. Alright, ready? We're going to do it again. Ready? So holding that shape. Ready? And shoulder, shoulder, push up. Very good. Again, if you do need to rest, that's fine. You will feel it a lot here. Okay, you do want to be tensing your stomach. Really making it as tight as you can. So holding it there, keeping both knees up. I'm just resting down so I can talk and explain, makes it easier. I want you guys to stay on your hands and feet like this. Ready? We're gonna go again. And here we go. Shoulder, shoulder, push up. Very good. So keep holding it. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's keeping up. That's it, keep staying with it. This is hard work, I know. Those that are keeping up, you're doing well. Right, we'll do one more of this one. Ready? And then we'll move on to the next one. Hands and feet. Here we go, last one. Ready? Shoulder, shoulder, push up. Very good, and you can rest. Shake the wrists out. Shake, 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 shake. Very good. Okay. Now, this next one's going to be a little bit harder, level 3. So now, before we do our shoulder taps, we're going to kick out to the side. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can either go just kick, kick, so twisting your legs, kicking to the side, or if you have quite good balance, you want to overextend, you can go on one hand, like that. Alright, if you're really athletic, if you're quite athletic, you can try going from one side and jump into the other. But I'm not that athletic. Lockdown has not been easy, has not been friendly to me. So, everyone ready? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do kick, kick, shoulder, shoulder, push up. We're gonna do 5 of them. Alright, this will be our last one. And then I'll explain what you can do with the game and then we'll do a cool down. Ready? So, everyone up, hands and feet. I'm going to do it along with you. That's it, holding it there, ready? And kick, kick, shoulder, shoulder, push up. Very good. And holding it there. Whew. Hold it there, hold it there. That's 1, we've got 4 more to do. Keep going. And here we go again. Kick, kick, shoulder, shoulder, and push. Very good. Keep it going, keep it going. That's 2 down, we've got 3 more to go. So hold it there, so on your feet and hands still. I've only dropped down just to be able to talk to you. Again, if you can't do all 5, that's fine. You can stop there. Don't push yourself. You don't have to do all the 3 steps as well. You can just go doing push-ups or you can just do shoulder taps. It's your choice. Ready? Here we go again for number 3. Ready? And kick, kick, shoulder, shoulder, push up. Very good. Keep going. We've got 2 more. 2 more after that. So Make sure you're staying on your hands and feet. I know this will make your wrists a bit sore. We're going to stretch them out afterwards. You just got to keep pushing through. That's it, keep going. Ready, we're going to do it again, going for number 4. Ready, kick, kick, shoulder, shoulder, and push. Very good. Alright, hold it there, we've got one more. This is the last one and then we'll finish off with the cool down stretches. Alright, so keep going. Hold it there. Ready? Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready? Alright, last one, off we go. Kick, kick, shoulder, shoulder, and push up. Well done. Well done. And we'll finish there. And we'll just finish with a cool down. So, that one can be quite tough. Alright, you can make it as easy as you want. You don't have to do all them steps. You can do just part of the steps. You can make it harder. You can add more steps. You can do added bits where you dip your shoulders, hips side to side. So I'll show you that one. Just quick as a demonstration. So as you're here, best way to do it, instead of going on your hands, another one you can do actually is going elbows, back to hands. That's another one you could do. If you're on your elbows, you can dip your hips side to side. That's your choice. So you can add more, or you can do less. It's completely up to you, whatever you're capable with. And kids, you can make that as silly as you want. You can bring your knees into your chest. You can run for a bit. It's absolutely up to you. That's a really tough one to do, and it's not as exciting as the other ones we've done, but it's a really good one to do. So those that are able to keep up, I'm very impressed. We're going to finish with a cool down stretch. So last week at the start of the session, we did some stretches. And that's what we're going to do for our cool down this week. We're not going to focus on mainly the floor stuff. We're going to kind of try and keep it standing. So it doesn't take as long, because I know the other one can take quite a bit of time, but that was based more for gymnasts. This one's just a basic stretch. So everyone needs to stand up. I'll just move the mat out of the way. There we go. So I hope everyone can see me. Nice and simple, I'll just move the camera up a little bit. There we go. Alright, so nice and simple then. First thing we're going to start off with is circling our arms backwards. Really stretching. I know my jumper keeps climbing up. Make sure we're squeezing our arms as far back as we can. This isn't meant to be intense. The kids aren't meant to be swinging their arms back. You can tell if they're swinging too hard because the hands will be red. Again, just nice and calmly squeezing back. And now forwards. Nice and easy, just stretching. That's it, nice and calm. Stretching all the way. Very good. Alright, now you have your legs apart. Go to number 1, so arms up. Followed by number 2, where we're going to stretch forwards. There you go. Number 3, try and touch the floor. And number 5, walk your hands through your legs. And go as far back as you can. That's it, back up again, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And back up again, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Very good, now legs together. Arms up, same again, but we're just doing it with our legs together now. Up, so that's 1, and 2, and 3. Try and touch toes. As you can see, I'm all full of this. And 4, try and reach through behind your legs, try and touch behind your legs onto the floor. And up again, so 1, and 2, 3, try and touch your toes. And 4, try and touch the floor behind your feet. And back up again. Very good. And now we'll do the ones on our back. So, everyone get down on the floor. We're going to do seal first.
So you're gonna lay down. This is a good one for your back. Hands by the side. You probably can't see me, I'll scooch back a bit. There we go. So there, hands by your side. Stretching up, trying to look behind your head, over the top. Getting your hands as close to your hips as you can. If you're able to make a noise or speak, you're not stretching back far enough. Stretch so far back that you can't speak. That's it, stretch, stretch, stretch. And now going into snail. So knees on the floor, arms want to be straight out in front of you, hips up. I know they're not the most glamorous position, but oh well. There you go. Very good. And we'll just finish off with some wrist stuff. So I'll bring that down so you can see better. Alright, so staying on your hands and knees. Yep, so staying on your hands and knees. Hands here. First thing we're going to do, point your fingers out to the side. And all we're going to do is rock side to side. This is a really good one. If you've done a lot of work on your arms or having to rest onto your hands or putting a lot of weight on your hands, it's a really good one to do just afterwards, especially doing push-ups. That's it. Now point your fingers forwards, stretch forwards, lean forwards. Now point your fingers back and pull backwards just a little bit, not too far so it really hurts, only just a little bit so you're stretching on the wrists. That's it. Then making sure you let your hand go flopping, you're going to push it down just gently, very gently. And you can wiggle your hands, you can roll them, you can do the wave. Very good, okay. And that's it. Good work today, everyone that joined in and took part. I hope someone managed to get the secret word or the sentence that I snuck in there. I was given a word at the start of the session to try and sneak into the video, and I want to know if anyone found it. If you did find it, then make sure you comment it and see who wins. Thank you very much for today. Sorry for the technical issues at the start, but we managed to get it working in the end. Hope you have a good week, and we'll see you next time. All right, bye guys.